What's up, Fruitful investors? In this video, I'll be talking about the #1 real estate investing lie that you need to avoid that is holding back so many people from achieving the goals they want to live and to build a great business. And what do you think that lie is? Cash is what? King. I'm sure you've heard this a million times. Cash is king, man. Everything has to cash flow an insane amount of money. And they're right to a certain degree. Yes, every single real estate investing property that you buy should cash flow on day one. That is very, very important. But what happens when you start believing this mantra in all ways and in all aspects of your business, this is what you start doing. This is what these people started doing, and they may not even realize it. They're chasing deals because they gotta find the cash flow. They'll go anywhere. Whatever the property is, I'll buy. I don't care where it is. If it cash flows $1,000 a month, $800 a month, whatever their metric is for cash is king, they're gonna buy it. It doesn't matter if it's student properties. It doesn't matter if it's multifamily, single family, rent to own. It doesn't matter if it's in the US, if it's in Canada, I'll buy it overseas, etc. You get where I'm going with this. They're chasing deals. They're not becoming what? If you watch me on this channel, you know I'm a big proponent of being an expert. This is what you want to do. This is the truth in real life, okay? So cash is king sounds cool. It sounds cool on the TV shows, but if you're chasing deals, like I said, everywhere, all over the country, you're gonna scramble yourself. You gotta find realtors in each area, property managers in each area, accountants. Oh, it's just gonna be chaos, especially if you're buying in different countries. Your accountant's gonna bang his head on the wall come tax time, cursing at you. What you wanna do is, in my opinion, very easy, strategic, and basic. Go back to the basics of business, and that is being an expert. For example, who do you think gets paid the most when it comes to doctors? A general surgeon or a specialist surgeon who does only heart repairs or bone repairs? Sorry if I don't know the exact terminology of those, but you get where I'm going. The specialist will definitely make more money and have a better life and a more comfortable job with less stress. The general surgeon is a jack of all trades type of thing. Yes, they're very important. I'm not picking on general surgeons. I'm using it as an analogy, but you get what I'm saying. You don't want to be a generalist. You want to be a specialist. So when we're an expert, what we want to do is one area, especially at the beginning of when you guys are building your business, focus on one area and one type of real estate. So for example, I'll give you an example here. When I started off in real estate, I only bought single family properties for the first like 6 years of my career, I guess. That's all I did, single family properties, because I knew it better than anybody else. I became the expert. I could do it in my sleep. I knew exactly how to renovate them, what color of flooring to use to get what type of tenant. I knew the whole thing, and I only buy in one area, and I still do to this day, which is Kitchener-Waterloo. It's about an hour south of Toronto. If you never heard Kitchener-Waterloo, I'm sure you've heard of Toronto. That's pretty much my area. So I only buy there even to this day. I don't go anywhere else. I keep it simple, strategic, boring, passive. I can say these type of words all day long if you want me to, easy, etc. So everything's in the background. I got the team working for me, the contractors, the property managers, the mortgage brokers. They know the system. They can keep helping me to buy more and more and more, while I can do what? Find more joint venture partners so I can buy more and more and more, etc. If you're chasing deals all over the country, everywhere, you don't have time to do the most important thing, which is to build your business, to build a brand, to be the face of the business, to do speaking engagements, to make videos, to write books that will allow you to do what? Attract more money to buy more what? Real estate. That's what allows you to do when you're an expert and you focus and you build a team and a system. When you're chasing deals, you're busy. It looks cool on Instagram, but your life is probably chaos, right? If that's what you want, get off this video, right? It's not for you. If you want a business that's kind of passive and strategic, and you're actually building a business, in my mind, that allows you to live your life, allows you to travel the world, do whatever you want to do without being so in your business, then keep watching, right? So what you want to do is become an expert, like I said. That is really the most important thing. Also, keep in mind that people chasing deals, they're not really thinking about this because they're too busy. What is your ideal life? Again, a question that these people aren't asking. They're too busy to ask themselves this. What do you want out of your life? What kind of lifestyle do you want? Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to spend time with your family more or all? Do you want to retire at age 30, etc. What do you want out of life? To be honest, 90% of people don't even ask themselves this. They're too busy with their life. They're too busy thinking in their head to even ask themselves this. The reason why you want to do this is because the real estate strategy should align with your ideal life. So for example, there's a reason why I chose single family property. Now I'm not going to praise myself and say I'm a genius, but I'd say I'm pretty smart. So what I started off is I knew the life I wanted. I want to live in Costa Rica or Hawaii. I want to chill on the beach. I want to lay in a hammock. If I want to go travel to Italy tomorrow just because I want to, that's what I want. I don't want my business tying me down. I want a life of freedom. I want to hang out with my family. I want to pay for them. I want to treat them. I want to bring them down to Costa Rica and pay for them, all expenses paid. I want a stress-free life. That's why I chose single family specifically. Why? Single family is easy. It's boring. It makes money mostly long-term, okay? So I'm not making a ton of money on those properties now. Like each of my properties cash flow $200-300 at best. But in 10 years from now, when they're almost paid off and they appreciated a ton, right? I can sell off a couple and pay off a bunch of them completely cash. Now they're cash flowing $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month because they're cash, right? And I only have 10 or 12 properties at that point because that's all I need. If each property making $2,000 and I have 10 properties, that's $20K a month. That's my goal, it's 20 grand a month. When I hit 20K a month, I'm out of here, man. I'm chilling on the beach in Costa Rica. I'm in Hawaii. That's what I'm doing. So that's the life that I want. That's the life that I knew I wanted. So I aligned it with my investment strategy to align, to give it room to grow, I guess. I don't know. So if you want more craziness in your life in exchange for more cash flow, maybe you like stress, maybe you like dealing with problems in exchange for more money. Cool. Do multifamily, do flips, do student rentals. That's awesome. Just make sure you answer this question at the beginning because a lot of people aren't asking this question, okay? They're too stuck on the cash is king. Grow your business quickly, buy all over the place. Trust me, it'll work. It doesn't always work. A lot of the people that I know who have kind of messed up and say they regret doing things is that they built too quickly and they bought all over the place. I've heard it so many times, especially from people that I look up to, that I used to look up to on stage, right? They'd be on stage presenting at conferences. I'm like, oh man, I wish I could be like that person. Now that I'm getting bigger in real estate and a little more well-known, I'm getting buddy-buddy with these people. I'm shoulder to shoulder with them. And they're telling me, Matt, you know what? The way I built my business wasn't really the smartest thing. I regret it. I almost went bankrupt or whatever. I hear that a lot because they grew too quick. They were chasing cash flow, chasing the deals. I want the deals all over the country. They told me, specialize, focus, keep it simple. That's the way I wish I did it. And that's what I'm doing, man. I'm listening to them. I'm listening to the old timers. They tell me they're wise, that they've been through it. Why should I reinvent the wheel to make the mistakes they're making, right? It's just the way I'm thinking about it. Last but not least, what you want to do, the last question you want to ask before cash is king, and remember, cash flow is important. It's very important. Like I said, every property must cash flow, but don't make your whole investment strategy cash is king, cash flow. You're gonna get into trouble. Better question to ask is, before you buy a property, will it still be good in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? This is how long I want you guys thinking out when you're buying properties. You gotta think long-term, right? This is the business. The name of the game to get really wealthy is long-term real estate. Will this property still be good in 10 years, 20 or 30 years? If you're buying a student property right next door to the campus, will that campus still be there in 20 years? I don't know. Will it be? I don't know. Is it a good area? Is it a good town? Is it growing? Are admissions going up or down? I've got an idea, right? Traditional college and schools like that will probably see less attendance in the next few years. Doesn't mean you should stop doing student properties. Just think about it. Will this property still be here and will it still be good in the same way that it is now in 10, 20, 30 years? Think about this kind of stuff. Not just cash flow. Oh, cash flow's $800. I'm in. I don't care about the zoning rules that might change. I don't care about the city that might be changing its rules for Airbnb or whatever, right? You gotta think about this strategically. You don't wanna buy something and get caught with your pants down. Okay, so the number one lie in real estate, I lost it, it's back there somewhere. Cash is king. Cash flow is very important, but don't focus on it. Don't put the blinders on and focus solely on cash flow. And certainly do not chase deals. Become an expert, build a team, build a proven track record, build a brand, attract more money. That was like top 5 answers right there. You gotta focus on those. If you like this video, if you learned anything, please click like right below. It goes a long way to helping these videos get more views so I can help more people like you invest in awesome real estate and live a fantastic life. I'll see you in the next video.